You're watching In Her Shoes. I'm Tiffany Dowling.
And I'm Shelly Davis-Milak. Can you believe it's lucky number 13?
It's, 13's always been a good number for me. Thanks so much for watching our full season of In Her Shoes. This is our 13th episode, and we have had so much. I can't believe how fast it's gone.
I know. It has been a ton of fun. And if you haven't watched the whole episode, go to our website, inhershoestv.com. Catch up.
Yes.
Because you can see them all there.
Yes, and you can send it to your friends when you see something hysterical like a belly dancing segment or us painting, because those, are things that I will never be able to live down.
I know. It's true. Exactly. So we're talking about the holidays today, and I'm really excited.
That's another thing.
The creep.
Yes. It's here already. I can't believe it.
It is. It's absolutely here. I was in the store today looking for pumpkins, and they were moving the pumpkins aside to put the Christmas decorations out.
Of course they were. Why wouldn't they?
Seriously, right now? And I got something the other day on Facebook that said, there's 90 days till Christmas or something, whatever it was. It's time to get a panic. But
because you haven't done any Christmas shopping.
No, it's October.
Hey,
no.
Don't people usually get that done over the summer now?
Exactly.
Really.
I like to do mine the day after Christmas.
Right. That's for the the person who's really thinking it through.
Well, actually, I was just looking at something. I don't remember where I saw it. It was online, some news magazine online. But a lot of people are starting to celebrate Christmas later so that they can go out and buy a lot more stuff for their people.
Aren't they frugal shoppers?
Yes. So they're pushing Christmas back a couple weeks.
See, I'm totally against that. You don't do that.
Just prolongs it.
It prolongs it. Seriously, we're talking about the economy of our state, people. Go out and spend full price.
I always shop on clearance. But no, but that's something that's going on. But the holidays are coming. The big thing for me, besides the shopping that needs to inevitably be done, and the older my kids get, the more expensive their things get.
Oh, it's crazy.
But it's all of the eating and drinking and being merry, which is wonderful. But then you try on your clothes January 1st, and it's like,
yipes.
I know.
I know. This year I have made a vow. A vow, and I'm doing it right here on the 13th episode of In Her Shoes.
Yes.
To get through the holidays without gaining.
Wow.
I'm gonna do it. This will be the only year ever, if it happens, but I'm going to really work hard, and I've been working hard, so I just have to keep it up through all the parties, through all the shenanigans, through all the craziness, through all the fudge and cookies and everything.
Sounds delicious.
I know. On that note.
My goal is to maintain this year, but it's hard because everything is...
It's so good.
Yeah, everything, we're over the top. We're doing all of these parties and events. I have my first event already. I've had my first event for the season with the big gala, for the big holiday.
What?
For the hospital gala.
Yes,
that's already, and that kind of, the gala kicks off the season. It's like, okay, here's the first thing of the season. Now let's keep trying to fit in that dress for another couple months.
Right. And I do want to congratulate you on a wonderful gala.
Thank you.
And I know that you worked so hard for many months, and a whole committee of people get together. Yes. And so congratulations on pulling it off one more year.
Yes, one more year. McLaren Gala. Now I'm just in helper role from here on out. No more cheering for me.
Well, I'm sure that there'll be another ask in your mailbox somewhere.
I'm sure there's a lot of things. I'm actually, speaking of holidays, I'm emceeing an event coming up here soon.
Oh, yeah?
I got asked to MC an event for, I don't know, people call me and ask me, and I say, yes, there's never been a mic I haven't liked. I will go and MC.
That is so true.
So I get the reply, and it says, great, this is what it's going to look like. So it's going to be you emceeing, people are going to decorate bras, and I'm like, okay, I've seen this sort of thing. Men are going to be modeling them.
Well,
and then
that's an interesting concept.
Yeah, so I will keep you posted.
Well, I will be there because, frankly, I can't wait to see you emceeing that because that should be really funny.
I know, won't that be hilarious?
Yes.
So we have a great show in store today. We are going to be talking to my doctor, Dr. Lakeeya Tucker from Alliance OBGYN. She birthed my babies.
Yes, and we're going to be talking with Justin Grinnell from State of Fitness. But first, when we return, we're going to talk with Cindy Kroll. She is with Organic Eats and Treats.
Ooh, I wonder if we get some
Treats and Eats. Sorry.
I'll eat the treats. It doesn't matter what it is.
That's, I think, what was going on.
Stick with us. We'll be back in just a moment.
Her Shoes will return right after these messages.
"75 years ago, MSU Federal Credit Union opened its doors. A group of university professors founded MSU FCU in 1937 to provide loans, including automobile loans. Today, MSU FCU is the world's largest university-based credit union. We are still providing auto loans, home loans, free checking, ATM access, online banking, and everything in between. Help celebrate our 75th anniversary. Stop in or visit msufcu.org to become a member today."
Spartan Hall of Fame Cafe is your fall tailgate headquarters for Spartan football and NFL Sunday games. Great food with everything from signature barbecue ribs, fresh burgers, caramelized salmon, to steak salad, southwestern shrimp, and avocado salad. Nachos, lettuce wraps, and a variety of specialty wraps and sandwiches. Choose from over 90 made-from-scratch menu items. Your fall tailgate headquarters.
Welcome back to In Her Shoes. We are talking new you for the holidays.
Yes, and I'm so excited to talk to our next guest because she has treats, and I like treats.
Yes, well, don't we all? Cindy Kroll with Organic Eats and Treats out of Williamston. Thanks for being with us.
Oh, thanks for having me.
So,
Tell us about your storefront because I don't know a lot about it, so I want to hear the story.
Yeah, well, about 3 years ago, I started making organic products for my family, just for family and friends, and
because she's
for
a
Christmas gifts.
Wife and mother.
Yeah, I try, you know. And then I started giving them out as Christmas gifts, and people were like, "We love your granola." And so my sister and I, just in May, decided to try a storefront.
Wow.
And so we specialize in organic granola, different flavors, granola bars, and bagged granola.
I love granola. I went through a period where I was making my own granola too, and there's nothing like, and I'm sure mine was nowhere to the level of what yours is. There's nothing like homemade granola.
It's so good. And we have so many different flavors, and it's good for you. It's antioxidants packed with tons of dried berries and.
That's really great. So how did you know you had a skill? Did you just one day say, hey, I'm going to do this? And
Yep. Well, organics I've been really thinking more organics with all of the chemicals and things that we eat and use every day, that I wanted my kids having a healthy snack, you know, and not having all that, you know, just processed foods every day. So I started making granola just for the family and giving them healthy snacks. And
now how old are your kids?
my oldest is 9, Tyler, and Kylie is 7, and Haley is 2.
Oh, wow.
So now you have, is it all granola right now? Do you think that you will step out into other areas, other food delicacies?
I would love to. I also make my own organic insect repellent.
Oh.
Very nice smelling, very clean, fresh, doesn't leave you greasy. It's awesome, and it works really well. Tested it on my children.
There may be
No
laws
human
against
testing.
that, but
It's all natural, it's all organic, natural oils.
We don't test on animals, we test on children. There's a great slogan for you, Cindy.
yeah,
love it.
I wouldn't take that to the bank or anything like that.
I love it.
So you do the insect repellent, do you do
Yes.
others? Is that sold in your store?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yep. So I make that, and then I also make organic baby wipes.
Oh.
And I've explored a little bit of organic dog shampoo.
Wow.
Sparkles.
Sparkles, my little sparkles.
Oh
use
my gosh.
Organic sparkly
Yes,
shampoo.
yes. So that's what I've done right now. Then we also carry some other things that I get from friends, like organic onesies for babies, and they're very, very
Nice.
cute. But that's what we specialize in, is mostly the organic granola.
What's your background?
Biology.
Yeah, like how did you
chemistry.
get into this? Like what did you do before?
I'm just, I'm actually a business major. I have my business degree. I work full time.
Oh.
So,
In addition to your store?
yep, and 3 children, and all my spare time, I decided to open a storefront. So,
That makes
Right.
sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
That makes sense.
You're just
Yeah.
like every woman. We always think we can add one more thing to
One
our
more
plate.
thing.
Just one more little thing.
She's like,
that's
I'm
all
going
it
to add a
is.
little
No big deal.
granola to
Right.
the top of our plate.
Well, that's exciting. And don't say just a business degree. I have a business degree. Business degrees are awesome.
they are. They're great.
Jack of
They're very
all trades.
versatile. Yeah,
You
exactly.
can make granola. You can make baby wipes. You can do a lot. You can run a business. So many things you can do.
So many things. So how many flavors of granola do you have at your store? If someone went in and they were, going to be checking it out, kind of.
We have about 15 different flavors
Okay.
of granola bars and loose granola. We also make, on special request, gluten-free granola. We can do, nut-free. We can do just about anything they want. We can customize orders.
Oh, I like that.
We can deliver, they can call, they can order on the website.
Oh, wow.
They can come into the store and visit us because it's so cute, little downtown Williamston.
So do you
Nice.
have it all packaged up, or do you have like bins where people can like weigh their own?
I
and
have
take
it, yes, I have it prepackaged and it's individually portioned. Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's really great.
Where do you make your granola?
We make it at Incubake in Holt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with Marcy Bishop. Yep.
Okay,
Yep. And we're
great.
going to start offering the product at the Lansing City Market.
Oh, good.
So we've got a booth there with Incubake and all of the other products.
Well, we have to take a break right now, but when we come back, I would really like to talk to you about the trend of organics and how that's working out for you, and then if you have things that you might be doing for the holidays.
Okay, great.
specifically.
We'll be back in just a minute. Stick with us. Cindy will come back with us.
Spartan Hall of Fame Cafe is your fall tailgate headquarters for Spartan football and NFL Sunday games. Great food with everything from signature barbecue ribs, fresh burgers, caramelized salmon, to steak salad, southwestern shrimp, and avocado salad, nachos, lettuce wraps, and a variety of specialty wraps and sandwiches. Choose from over 90 made-from-scratch menu items. Your fall tailgate headquarters.
75 years ago, MSU Federal Credit Union opened its doors. A group of university professors founded MSU-FCU in 1937 to provide loans, including automobile loans. Today, MSU-FCU is the world's largest university-based credit union. We are still providing auto loans, home loans, free checking, ATM access, online banking, and everything in between. Help celebrate our 75th anniversary. Stop in or visit msufcu.org to become a member today.
Welcome to total relaxation. Welcome to tranquility. Welcome to Douglas J. Salon and Spa. We don't just cut hair, we create style. Experience a cut and styling appointment at Douglas J, where you leave the world behind. Relax, restore, and renew with our 5 free services included with each appointment. Let scented oils stimulate your senses during a soothing scalp and neck massage. Relax with a hand massage as our stylists create your new look. Fall in love with luxury. Fall in love with the experience of Douglas J.
Welcome back to In Her Shoes. We are sitting here with Cindy Kroll. She is the owner of Organic Eats and Treats out of Williamston.
Now, I understand that your store is a little hidden, Cindy. How do people find it
Yes.
over there in Williamston?
We are on the southeast corner of downtown Williamston, the main four corners there, and it's called Keller's Plaza.
Okay.
And we're on the second floor upstairs.
Oh, so you get to go upstairs to check it out.
Yes,
Fun.
very cute building. A lot of character. It's been there for many, many years.
What's your favorite granola?
Oh, the Berrylicious.
Oh.
It's a granola bar, and it's got the dried cherries, cranberries, and dried blueberries, and it's moist and delicious. And
It does. Well, the way she answered so fast, it's
Yes.
like the Berrylicious. I'm like,
very
okay,
good.
sold.
Sold.
Go get some right now.
Yes, we need to get some. So this year, are you going to have like packages for the holidays? People can come in and give them as gifts. You know, do anything like that?
yes, yes, we're talking about doing different little gift baskets for the season. Since
would
we
be
just
great.
opened in May, we're still trying to come up with, new creative things. So gift baskets is one. I also do an organic hot cocoa cone. It's very cute. It's hot cocoa, and it's the shape of a cone, so it kind of looks like an ice cream cone.
Yeah.
So it's got the hot cocoa and then the marshmallows and then some little red hots for the cherry on top, and it's all packaged in this
Oh,
nice little plastic. Very cute. So we're going to offer that, and then some.
Great stocking stuffers.
It is. It's very cute. Sometimes, for adults, I even put like a little, whiskey or liquor
Nice.
connected
Now
to
you're
it.
talking.
Yeah, you have to
Right
put that on
up
your own because I
Shelley's
can't
alley.
sell liquor. But, and then I'm also talking about doing some different flavors of granola, like some cranberry spice, some pumpkin spice for the holidays.
So eating organic is it's like a huge trend right now. So if you said to people, look, the holidays are coming, throw this into your diet as a way to get more of what you need. I mean, will that help with hunger and trying to reduce the calories that you have and everything?
Well, eating organic doesn't necessarily mean low cal.
Okay.
It's just,
I wish.
it's a healthier, exactly. It's a healthier ingredient.
Okay.
It's very flavorful. It's just, it's not low cal. It's just healthier ingredients.
Okay.
Non-chemicals, imitation flavors and things like that. And it's all natural.
Well, right, and so all natural is definitely going to be better for you because obviously chemicals, just the word, you don't want that in your body.
It makes me very scared. Well, and that's one of the things that they say, though, because we have so many chemicals added to our food that we don't get the same nutrients, we don't get the same flavor, and that's why a lot of people overeat, supposedly.
Yep.
It's because of that.
That's exactly right.
So adding something like your organic granola, throwing it in a little pouch when you're off doing your Christmas shopping versus picking up, I don't know, I heard someone in the studio likes to eat Lay's potato chips. Versus something like that would be about a healthier choice for
Yes,
you.
absolutely, yes. And there's so many different ways to eat granola. On my website and in the store, I have 10 ways to enjoy your granola.
Okay.
So there's many, many ways you can enjoy
Okay,
it.
tell us a couple of them, because
Right.
I just dump milk on mine and call it
Well,
good.
that's one. That's one. The loose granola, you can eat it with milk. Another one is you can put it on top of ice cream,
I love that.
a low-fat ice cream. You can put it on salad,
Granola.
and you can
salad.
put
Okay,
it
that's
some of the
new.
loose granola because it's got the cranberries and the oats and the
Okay.
nuts in
It
it
gets
and
a
the
little
walnuts.
crunch, so it's like a
Yep.
full rounded meal.
Exactly, and you can
Okay.
also put it in chicken with stuffing, turkey.
Oh,
Yep,
that would
those
be
are a few
great
ways.
if you're making stuffing.
Yeah.
Add a little.
Yes.
I like that. I may have to
Yes.
stop by.
Yeah, see,
Please.
I've just kept mine to yogurt and milk, so I didn't
You're
even.
so plain.
I know.
Those are the
didn't
two
even-
very popular ways. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't advance out to those the advanced granola moves, as it were.
Right. No, but I love that turkey idea.
Yeah.
I know, of course, Thanksgiving's coming right up, so people are.
right.
So what are your
getting the
store
recipes.
hours if people want to stop by and see? Because, Tiffany and I are going to roll through there probably.
Yes, please do.
Absolutely.
Right now, for the rest of the month of October, we are open on Wednesdays and Thursdays from 5 to 8.
Okay.
We're going to have more regular hours this fall,
Okay.
so come visit us. We'll be open a day on the weekend as well.
But
That's
you can
awesome.
shop online all the time, is
Yep.
that right?
Yep.
Okay.
And just call me, and I can always meet you at the store as well.
Yeah, will you tell them the website one more time?
Yes, it's www.organiceatsandtreats.com.
All right.
Oh, that
you
sounds
heard it.
Great. Cindy, thanks so much for coming
Oh,
on here
thank you.
today and
Thank
making
you.
us a little hungry.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Go check out Cindy in Williamston. There's so many great things going on in Williamston
There are.
nowadays. It's definitely worth the drive. We'll be back in just a moment with one of our favorite doctors, Dr. Lakeeya Tucker. Stick with us.
75 years ago, MSU Federal Credit Union opened its doors to provide auto loans. Today, MSU FCU is still providing loans, free checking, online banking, and everything in between. Celebrate our 75th anniversary by visiting msufcu.org.
Spartan Hall of Fame Cafe is your fall tailgate headquarters for Spartan football and NFL Sunday games. Great food with everything from signature barbecue ribs, fresh burgers, caramelized salmon, to steak salad, southwestern shrimp, and avocado salad. Nachos, lettuce wraps, and a variety of specialty wraps and sandwiches. Choose from over 90 made-from-scratch menu items. Your fall tailgate headquarters.
Welcome to total relaxation. Welcome to tranquility. Welcome to Douglas J. Salon and Spa. We don't just cut hair, we create style. Experience a cut and styling appointment at Douglas J, where you leave the world behind. Relax, restore, and renew with our 5 free services included with each appointment. Let scented oils stimulate your senses during a soothing scalp and neck massage. Relax with a hand massage as our stylists create your new look. Fall in love with luxury. Fall in love with the experience of Douglas J.
Welcome back to In Her Shoes. We're talking about how to stay healthy for the holidays, which is quite a challenge for some of us.
It is, and I can turn anything into a teenage joke.
It's true, it's true. We're here with Dr. Lakeeya Tucker, and she is with Alliance OBGYN.
Lakeeya, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
So, tell us a little bit about your background. So did you always want to be a doctor? Did you start out wanting to be in business like this one and then went into the...
No, I have always wanted to be a doctor. I have wanted to be a doctor since I was in the 2nd grade, actually.
And how did you figure that out?
I had a physician. Yes, I played doctor. That's right. I had a physician that was in the family.
Okay.
That was a family friend.
Okay.
And I looked at him, and he was a great role model, and I figured that he was a great person, and he was somebody that I wanted to be like.
Oh, that's great.
That is great.
Well, I told them when we opened up the show that you're one of my favorite doctors because you actually, besides that I just adore you, you actually brought my children into the world, my 2 little ones.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So we have you to blame. All right. Actually, I love them.
They're sweet.
Yes. So that's really nice. I mean, to have someone that you know and trust and care about to bring your children into the world is awesome. It's a big deal.
Thank you
it's
for
a
the
big deal.
compliments.
No, it really is. So how can we stay healthy over the holiday seasons, Lakeeya? You're a doctor. You know everything, right?
Right.
Most people think that doctors should know everything, but actually we don't. We need to practice what we preach, right?
Mm-hmm.
We need to exercise. We need to try to eat as healthy as possible, drink lots of water, and we need to get our pap smears done, right?
Our pap smears done. That just sounds delightful, doesn't it, ladies?
Yes.
Well, you know, it's so difficult, and you and I have actually had this conversation. It's so hard to fit it all in, and you know, it's one of those things where it feels like it's almost a full-time job as you get a little older. I'm not going to say how old that is.
Maybe in your 40s.
You get a little older, and you have all of these different things that you have to do on an annual basis or other, and then it's just crazy.
Yes.
And so do you have a lot of people who have that problem where they're just like trying to fit it in? And
Yes.
Not doing a good job of that?
There's a number of people. There's like approximately 500,000 people in the area that don't have insurance at all, that are, or more, that are trying to, that need to get their pap smears done, that are unable to be able to get that done. So we wanted to be able to have a service to be able to provide that for patients.
Let's talk about the basics. So women over 35 or whatever, we need to like get a pap smear every year, maybe get a physical, maybe, I don't know, get a mammogram. I don't know, like what are the things that we need to be doing?
The basic guidelines are, if you are over age 21, you need to have your pap smear. You need to have a pap smear every year or every 2 years, okay? And if you're over age 30, you need a pap smear every year to 2 years or every year to 3 years with HPV testing. So we wanted to be able to provide a service for patients who that don't have any insurance at all, so that they could have this available. So we do have this available for from Alliance, and we have many partners who have partnered with us.
And what you're talking about is you have an event that you've partnered with Clinton County Health Department and the Ingham Health Department on providing some of these services.
Yes, we've partnered with Cap Lab, we've partnered with Sparrow Health System, W3, and BCCP, and we wanted to make sure that we could provide this service.
Great.
And we have it on October 20th, and it's from 9 to noon for patients from the ages of 21 to 64 years of age.
Well, we have to wrap up right now, but when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about that and some other things.
The Papilrama, as it is. Come back. You don't want to miss it. We're going to hear all the details and a little bit more tips on how we can stay healthy as women around the holiday season and beyond. Stick with us.
Are you looking to buy a new car? Save money on your monthly payment along with outstanding service. MSU Federal Credit Union now offers auto loan rates as low as 1.99%. Buy new or refinance today and enjoy the difference of being an MSU FCU member.
Welcome back to In Her Shoes. We are talking with Dr. Lakeeya Tucker. She is with Alliance OBGYN here in the Lansing area.
Yes, Lakeeya, now we were talking in the last segment that you have a big event going on. It's called the Papilrama.
Yes.
And you've partnered with, it looks like, the Cap Lab, obviously Alliance, Sparrow Health Systems, Women Working Wonders, the Ingham and Clinton County Health Departments. And it's a one-day event, Saturday, October 20th, and you're providing pap smears for women of all
ages 21 to 64.
Okay.
They need to have a cervix.
Okay.
And they need to call to pre-register.
Okay.
There's 150 registrants. That's what we need to have.
Okay.
And that's it.
And so
Ingham and Clinton County.
Okay.
Yes.
So they have to be in Ingham and Clinton. So they're going to come in and get pap smears. And we kind of talked about this off air. And, you know, like, I show up to the doctor every year because they call me and say, hey, Shelly, come to the doctor.
Yes.
And I go, okay. But really, I mean, definitely know what it is that you're looking for.
Right.
Like if women don't have insurance or if they don't have a regular doctor and they think, what's the big deal?
Right.
What is the big deal?
Right. Typically, we're looking for, we need to do a pelvic exam, we need to do a pap smear.
Okay.
The pap smear is the screening test for the cervix. We need to check the cervix for cancer. So when we're looking for precancerous cells and for cancer on the cervix.
Okay.
The pelvic exam is looking for other disease processes throughout the rest of the pelvis. We're looking at the vagina, we're looking at the vulva, we're looking at the other surrounding areas around the cervix, and we're looking at the cervix as well. So we can see things like discharge, and we can see if there's, you know, masses or if there's anything that's growing inside or anything like that. So there's a lot of different things that we can see, and then we also feel, because we can feel the ovaries, we can feel the uterus, we can feel the cervix. So there's a lot that we can do in a short time frame when we're doing that short exam. It may seem like forever to you guys when you're having it done.
Well,
You know.
we weren't going to mention that.
Yeah, you know, we were going to wait until you left actually and talk about that a little bit. But so women, if they don't get this done on an annual or semi-annual or not biannual basis, no, is it semi-annual?
Well,
or
you need to,
biannual?
even if you shorten up the screening for your pap smear, and that's something that you need to discuss with your doctor as far as how often should you have yours done. You still need a pelvic exam once a year.
I see.
So that is something that everyone needs, every female needs to make sure that she remembers, is that she should go into the doctor to have that once a year.
And your doctor will talk to you about like family history and things like that. So if you're a person who thinks, I'd rather do this every 3 years, it's not really your call. You should have that dialogue with your physician and figure out if that makes sense for you. So don't make the call yourself like I do. That's ridiculous.
We were going to talk about that after Tiffany left.
You need to make that call with your doctor. You need to discuss it together.
Yes.
Do you have to have an OBGYN to have this done every year? Because I know a lot of people that don't have an OBGYN.
Family doctors are completely comfortable doing that. Internal medicine doctors, it just depends on your doctor. So you need to discuss it with your doctor or your nurse practitioner, you know, your healthcare provider, to decide if that's something that they feel comfortable doing.
Yeah.
It's amazing to me how many people I know that don't have OBGYNs because they're past the baby years. And they think, well, that's just for people having babies.
Right, absolutely not.
And that's not. It's
No.
not just for that. It's for a host of healthcare needs.
Absolutely.
You know what I really love about healthcare these days is that physicians have gotten so much better at providing information and really talking through, you know, the different things that are going on and options that are available. How, you know, you've been a doctor for a while now. How has that transitioned in terms of what you're seeing?
I have been done with residency since 2002, and I tell you that I've gotten to see some of the older docs, and I've gotten to see how it was just, you know, you do it my way just because. And I really like what you're saying. I like to be able to teach the patient, because I think that that helps for us to stay more current too. So I've been able to see the whole spectrum.
I think that's great. Well, let's tell about the event one more time. So
Yes.
it's the Paparama. And
October 20th, right?
yes, October 20th. That's a Saturday.
Yes.
And where is it being held?
It's being held at Alliance Obstetrics and Gynecology at
Okay.
1560 Turf Lane,
Okay.
East Lansing, Michigan.
All right.
Yes.
And is there a website or a phone number they should call to register?
Yes, alliance-obgyn.com.
Okay.
And there's a phone number. It's 517-853-2330.
Wow.
Fabulous.
Great. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much, Dr. Tucker. Stick with us. We'll be back in just a moment talking with Justin Grinnell from State of Fitness. I feel buffer already. Don't you?
Yes, right. Welcome back to In Her Shoes. We are talking about staying healthy and, you know, looking great during the holidays. And who better to chat with than our good friend, Justin Grinnell from State of Fitness. Thanks for being with us, Justin.
Thanks for having me.
Justin, what makes State of Fitness different?
What makes State of Fitness different is, you know, when you go to a typical health club or gym facility, you get a membership and you walk in the door and you're a little bit lost most of the time. There's not as many fitness professionals there to help you out. At State of Fitness, our whole staff is, you know, qualified, certified, degreed in health and fitness, kinesiology, things of that nature. And what we try to do is each person that comes through the door, we want to give them a coach immediately. Because just like anything in life, you need to be coached through it. You know, it's very hard to do things on your own.
Shelley needs more help than others.
Yeah, it's true on so many things.
Well, you can definitely come to us. You know, I'll give you an extreme example. Last night, you know, you saw the debate, and you know, I'm sure those two, you know, Mitt Romney and Barack Obama, were coached through that debate. I mean, even at the elitist level, people need to be coached to be helped in order to reach their goals. So we want to make sure people are doing things correctly. And also getting the results. We're a results-based gym. You know, like unlike typical gyms. Yeah, unlike typical gyms, you know, if you get a membership and you don't go, they're not going to call you and tell you to come. They're collecting money, and they're not going to, you know,
harass you at State of Fitness. Oh my gosh.
We will. We will. If you don't, we have a thing where every 3 months, if someone came in more than a few times, we call them and say, you know, what's going on? How can we help? Why are you not coming in? We want them to utilize their membership because we know ultimately if they get results, they're going to stay with us.
Yeah.
We want to have a community type atmosphere where when they come in, you know, it's a team-like atmosphere, just like as if you're on a football team with a coach. You know, there's a group of people that are helping each other out for one common goal, to be healthier and more fit. So, you know, from the professional standpoint to our customer service standpoint, we feel like we have a hybrid type system compared to anywhere else.
So I belong to a health club, and you just kind of go in and do your own thing. Can you just go in and do your own thing at State of Fitness, or is there always some organization to what you're doing?
No, absolutely. You can come in on your own. And what we do there is with our YouTube channel, with trainers on staff, we also have a staff of 14 interns. I'm very established with Michigan State University, so we have about 10 to 14 interns a semester that are there to help with questions, to help with, you know, exercise technique to push you. So if you choose to have someone help you at that time, there's always someone available to ask questions. We really try to, you know, feed people information on our blog, again on our YouTube site. So we want to make sure people are getting what they need. But if you don't want, you know, anybody to bother you, then that's fine. You can do your own thing as well.
Oh, interesting. And you guys have done a lot of renovations lately. Maybe we can talk about that when we come back, because I've heard it's just spectacular in there.
We're really liking it.
That's great. Well, stick with us. We will be back with Justin Grinnell in just a moment from State of Fitness. He's going to tell us how we can stay healthy throughout the holidays and beyond. We'll be right back.
Step into Reno's West, where it's a party 365 days a year with no cover. Our kitchen is open till 2 a.m. every night. Be sure to book your next party with us and enjoy 40 beers on tap, including a variety of Michigan and craft microbrews. Reno's is packed with a variety of fun games and arcades, along with huge HD TVs and big screens, so you'll never miss a game. Reno's West is the place to get your game on.
75 years ago, MSU Federal Credit Union opened its doors. A group of university professors founded MSU-FCU in 1937 to provide loans, including automobile loans. Today, MSU-FCU is the world's largest university-based credit union. We are still providing auto loans, home loans, free checking, ATM access, online banking, and everything in between. Help celebrate our 75th anniversary. Stop in or visit msufcu.org to become a member today.
Experience the taste of Italy's finest cuisine right here in Lansing at Carrabba's Italian Grill, a restaurant rooted in the passion for the best food made to order from the freshest ingredients. Hosting a party or corporate event, Carrabba's catering and family-style menu is now available for pickup or delivery. Also enjoy the great taste of Carrabba's in the comfort of your own home with Carrabba's curbside pickup. Simply call in your order, pull up, and let Carrabba's do the rest. Dine in or call Carrabba's today.
It's time for Spartan Huddle with Joe Rexroad and Bill Burke. Together, Joe and Bill give you an insider's perspective on Spartan football, bringing you special guests, interviews, and much more. Watch Spartan Huddle Saturdays, 11:30 a.m.
Welcome back to In Her Shoes. We're going to ask Justin Grinnell how we can stay fit for the holidays. I'm sure he has some great advice for us.
I'm sure he does, but his always starts with food. That's, you know, it's like workout, food.
You know what? It's true. It takes both
Yeah.
to really make it work.
You personal trainers, Justin.
For heaven's sakes.
I know it's our job, but you know, we try to do our best to try to make sure it's balanced and you're not being, you know, such a slave to eating right and working out. So I feel like I've developed some systems where you can, you know, relax a little bit once in a while, but at the same time, you know, stick to your goals as well.
Is it true that 85% of the way your body looks is because of what you eat versus how much you exercise? Is that true?
Well, I don't tend to put a percentage on it, but you're on the right path. You have to have the nutritional component there, or else all the working out in the world, you know, won't do it. You'll get more fit, you'll get in better shape, but you know, as far as body fat loss, it really does start with the nutrition.
Interesting.
It's true. It's funny because I've lost some weight recently and everyone asks, so what are you doing? I'm like, it's really true what they say, you know, calories in, calories out. So, you know, the amount of food that you eat and the amount of exercise, it's really the way that it works. So
yeah, absolutely. I mean, it does come to the end of the day what you've consumed, and also the quality as well. And so, you know, you can't expend so many calories for exercise. So if you're just consuming too much or the wrong stuff, then it's just you're going to be an uphill battle all the time.
Well, that's one of the new things I'm hearing is people saying it's not just the calories, but the quality. What does that mean to somebody like me?
Well, I'm big into, I don't want to call myself you guys have probably heard the paleo diet, but I really go back to, okay, what was happening when people weren't sick or overweight, things of that nature, and they weren't consuming processed foods. And some people are surprised to hear that, like whole grains, rice, you know, basically gluten. You guys have heard the big buzzword about no gluten. You know, it's very true. You know, those types of foods you really need to eliminate. And what I found is by having people eliminate those foods and eating a lot more, and they're able to eat, you know, tons of fat actually, but healthy fat and protein sources and vegetables and fruit, they feel very satisfied, but they're just ditching all of those processed foods. And if you do that, you'll be surprised how much more you can eat of the good foods.
I heard someone say once, and I don't know if this is true, but recently someone said that because of the way that we engineer our food, there's almost like an addictive quality, like an opiate to some of the glutens that we have.
Absolutely. What's going to happen is you have a hormone called ghrelin, and if you eat sugar, eat breakfast actually, eat frequently, also eat like the gluten and processed foods, that increases that ghrelin hormone, so that just makes you more hungry. So I bet you a couple times when a trainer or myself, even maybe one time, told you to eat breakfast or eat multiple meals throughout the day, you got more hungry. Well, I actually don't.
Thanks a lot, Justin.
I know. I've had to go 10 years of training.
Justin's fault that I am 10 pounds overweight. Yes. I'm just kidding.
Well, I have for 10 years. I had to really backpedal, and I did research over the year, last year, about things called intermittent fasting, and not eating multiple meals throughout the day, and going periods of time without eating. And what they've shown is it increases growth hormone a lot better, which is your fat-burning hormone, and also, you know, decreases that ghrelin hormone. So I've kind of went totally back to, you know, not eating multiple meals throughout the day, not eating breakfast, surprisingly, and trying to control calories that way, but also, you know, it really comes down to a hormonal thing as well.
Interesting. We only have a couple minutes left, Justin. Give us some tips to stay healthy throughout this holiday season, because, you know, the cookies and fudge are on their way.
Yeah, so, I mean, you can indulge at certain times. So, for instance...
You heard it here.
You can indulge. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Justin.
And actually, when you do, I recommend cheating at least once, twice a week, because that increases another hormone, or controls another hormone called leptin, and that's going to help fat lipolysis. So I think that if you can do what you're supposed to do about 80, 90% of the time, you know, get your workouts in, but you don't need that much. 3 or 4 days a week is plenty, and you'll be able to, you know, control your calories. If you control your calories throughout that time, you can have those 1 or 2 days a week of where you go to your Christmas party and have some fun. But it's what you do on the other times that counts.
Right.
Some fun.
Right.
So it's on what you're doing on the other days. So, and oftentimes, like, I know if I wake up in the morning and I have cake for breakfast, I don't know why I do that sometimes, but then it's like the rest of the day I'm like, already had cake. Let's do that.
You sort of work yourself into, yeah, I've already blown it.
I've already blown it.
So stop. Stop with that.
You can't do that. Yeah, you've got to make deals with yourself, so to speak. So if you're gonna have a Christmas party at 5 p.m., you're like, okay, I know I'm going to have a couple glasses of wine. I know I'm going to have a couple desserts and hors d'oeuvres. You know, until 5 o'clock, I'm going to hammer it. I'm going to do real well. And maybe even do the fasting. The fasting is really helpful to control your calories because at the end of the day, like Tiffany was saying, it does come down to, you know, input and output.
That's great.
Justin, how can people get a hold of you over at State of Fitness?
They can go to my website, mystateoffitness.com, or my blog, justagrinnell.wordpress.com, and all the information will be there that they need.
Thanks so much, Justin. It's always great to have you on. I always learn a ton. We'll be back in just a minute. Stick with us.
Spartan Hall of Fame Cafe is your fall tailgate headquarters for Spartan football and NFL Sunday games. Great food with everything from signature barbecue ribs, fresh burgers, caramelized salmon, to steak salad, southwestern shrimp, and avocado salad, nachos, lettuce wraps, and a variety of specialty wraps and sandwiches. Choose from over 90 made-from-scratch menu items. Your fall tailgate headquarters.
Are you looking to buy a new car? Save money on your monthly payment along with outstanding service. MSU Federal Credit Union now offers auto loan rates as low as 1.99%. Buy new or refinance today and enjoy the difference of being an MSU FCU member.
Welcome to Copper. Experience the culinary mastery of executive chef Jeff Cullen. Copper provides a big city atmosphere and menu close to home. Copper is located within Walnut Hills on Lake Lansing Road in East Lansing. Copper is open to the public. No membership is required to enjoy Copper's casual elegance.
"75 years ago, MSU Federal Credit Union opened its doors. A group of university professors founded MSU FCU in 1937 to provide loans, including automobile loans. Today, MSU FCU is the world's largest university-based credit union. We are still providing auto loans, home loans, free checking, ATM access, online banking, and everything in between. Help celebrate our 75th anniversary. Stop in or visit msufcu.org to become a member today.
Financial Facts is sponsored by MSU Federal Credit Union. Welcome to the Financial Facts segment. I'm so excited to be here with April Klobus, COO of MSU FCU. Hi, April.
Hello, Shelley.
How are you?
I'm good.
As usual, April's going to have some wonderful information to share with us. And I want to talk about a couple of things today, April. One, you have some seminars coming up for children.
Absolutely. So we've had a lot of requests from parents to how to teach their children about good saving habits, good spending habits, and preparing for the future, knowing how to spend within their limits of their allowance. I know. It's
Spend within limits? That's so not fun.
I know. So we have, starting at the end of October, several seminar sessions. They are for kids of two different age groups, so they're back to back, so depending upon your kids' ages. The younger kids are earlier, so the 5 to 12-year-olds are earlier.
Oh, wow,
so,
5, that's early.
Well, you know, there are a lot of ways that you can teach kids in a fun way about saving and spending and all of that great stuff with games that keeps their attention. And then after that, we have for the teens from 13 to 17, more of a how to be reasonable with your money. They get to play a game as if they have a job and what they need to go buy and do all of that stuff. And the parents are welcome to stay for either session. And during the older children's session. There is an adult session as well, so if you want to go learn about saving for your kids' education during the time when they're learning, you can do that.
Bring the whole family and learn all about what you need to do with your finances. That's great. I might send my 7-year-old. Now, another thing I want to talk about is you have a new mobile app. Yes. For your phone. Apps are so cool and hip. And you know, I'm a little bit behind on the technology, so the curve kind of goes and then I get into it. But you have this new app. What does it do for people?
Well, we have an app that is native to phones, so you can either have the Apple app or the Google app there in the stores. What it does is it just uses the technology of the phone better. So we have a web version, so you can always go to our website and do your transactions, but this is specific like all the other apps that you use. Within it, you can do transfers. You can look at your history. You can deposit a check, so it does have take a picture of a check and deposit it right up into your account. And you can do an ATM locator search, so you can put in where you're at, or it'll use the locator to find where you are, tell you the closest free co-op network ATM. Wow. So when you're traveling, that's kind of handy. You can correspond using messages with the credit union. So we have all kinds of stuff like that going on. So it pretty much does everything that you can do in home banking.
That's awesome. Well, MSU FCU always has great products and services for you. Check them out online at msufcu.org. Thanks, April, for being with us again today and sharing this wonderful information. We'll be back in just a moment.
Are you looking to buy a new car? Save money on your monthly payment along with outstanding service. MSU Federal Credit Union now offers auto loan rates as low as 1.99%. Buy new or refinance today and enjoy the difference of being an MSU FCU member.
Step into Reno's West, where it's a party 365 days a year with no cover. Our kitchen is open till 2 a.m. every night. Be sure to book your next party with us and enjoy 40 beers on tap, including a variety of Michigan and craft microbrews. Reno's is packed with a variety of fun games and arcades, along with huge HD TVs and big screens, so you'll never miss a game. Reno's West is the place to get your game on. Welcome to Copper. Experience the culinary mastery of Executive Chef Jeff Cullen. Copper provides a big city atmosphere and menu close to home. Copper is located within Walnut Hills on Lake Lansing Road in East Lansing. Copper is open to the public. No membership is required to enjoy Copper's casual elegance.
Welcome back to In Her Shoes. We have basically made it through our very first season.
We have, and it has been really fun.
I've enjoyed it. I hope you have too. So just to recap, if you are going to make some changes for the holidays, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna get dreadlocks.
Well, I can't wait to see that for season 2. That'll be a very interesting new concept for us.
No, I'm gonna watch what I eat. I'm with you. I've been exercising quite a bit more, but the way I've been doing it is I'm either on or off. I'm either full in it or I'm not in it at all. And so we've been making very small changes in our family and making it more of a lifestyle. So I'm going to continue along that road.
That's what I'm trying to do. I really am. Like, I have been working out like crazy and not doing, you know, like I used to be training for half marathons, and so I'd stay in it. But then once the half marathon was over, I'd go several months without because I figure I'd already put in my time. But, you know, what I found is that doesn't really work.
Not long
so
term.
I have to stay in it. And so that's what I've been doing and making it a lifestyle adjustment.
Exactly. And I think that's really the key. And it's one of those things that I've been hearing since the dawn of time.
You know what? Sometimes it takes a little while for it to sink in.
Well, and for me, it was really about how do I want to set the example for my kids? And so we've been just really making a transition as a family that we're doing different things, we're eating differently, we're adding healthy things into our lifestyle.
Yeah, my kids are a lost cause. It's all about me right now.
My kids are little.
They're little. My kids, they're already set in their ways. There's nothing I could do.
So that's my big thing. But you know, I'm really excited about some of the stuff that we heard, like from Dr. Tucker today, just reiterating the importance, not just about eating, but also taking care of our body and having it looked at.
I know. You know, I have the problem. I don't do very well at that. I'm trying to get better. And I was really excited about our story about granola.
I know.
You know, the fact that, you know, she started her business, she's starting out slow, she's going for it, and I really recommend that people try this granola. Go to the website, check it out.
Remember, she said the berry one was delicious. Well, and that's the same thing. It's like, give something healthy in stockings for this holiday season. That's a great way to add a new dimension of healthiness to your lifestyle. So I think that's perfect.
That is.
And then thanks to Justin Grinnell. He is always a wealth of information.
Absolutely.
I mean, do I look like more fit just from talking to him?
That's what I was thinking.
I think it rubs off a little bit. So thanks to him.
I wish it were that easy.
And everything they're doing out there at State of Fitness. Thanks to you. Don't forget to tune in for some of our best of shows that we're going to be running right here on My 18.
Yes, stay with us.
See you soon. To In Her Shoes Television and like us on Facebook.
Follow us on Twitter at In Her Shoes TV.
Don't forget to visit the In Her Shoes webpage at inhershoestv.com.
Come and take a walk in her shoes.